Hey, what's up, YouTube? Grim Flips coming back. It's been a little while since I recorded. Your man's been busy. It's the weekend, got a little time. I got a new little knife that I picked up that I want to show you guys, do a quick overview. I'm gonna be drinking on a Coors Light. And what's in the pocket right now? I pulled out already. We got an SNG and CTS XHP. That beautiful stonewash, 3/4 grind. Yes, sir. All right, so had to show off a little bit, right? And I drink Coors Light because you know what? I could drink more of them without feeling so full off a regular beer. But trust me, I love craft beer as well. Just can't drink too much of it. All right, let's see. So obviously I got some Weehaw bits here. We're gonna be using this to do a quick disassembly and just an overview on a very cheap knife. If you guys haven't seen this, I picked this up on Amazon. So a little neat setup here. Okay, put the bits there. You could actually use this as your wrench or whatever. So there we go. So check this out. I was at Harbor Freight and I seen this knife here in this little pretty packaging, and the camera angle is going to be a little close up because I'm using my phone on a little tripod here, so I can't back up too far, so you gotta have to bear with me on that. So this is obviously Gordon, first time I've ever seen this. So this was literally, I think, $5.99, so I had to pick it up and just to do a quick video and see what it looks like, you know, see what it, you know, what the tolerances are. And obviously we can't expect too much because it's, you know, $5.99. So I mean, with that alone, this seems like a pretty decent deal. But there's some pretty funny things here, like this G. What does that look like to you guys? That, I don't know about you, but this looks exactly or very similar to the Gatorade G. I was like, what the hell, Gatorade's making knives? All right, let's see. Folds easily. So I don't know if this is assisted or not. See, slim profile. Okay, secure frame lock, stainless steel handle, skeleton frame design, which is pretty neat because it's going to take a lot of the weight off of the knife. And then also, usually when you got real cheap knives, they don't tell you what the steel is because they're too ashamed to, I would assume. But this steel is very, very low quality steel, but at least they put it on there. So it's a 3CR13. You know, 8CR13 is pretty much a very soft steel that's not very capable. So 3CR is probably not going to hold up well. I will be doing a follow-up video on this knife here where we're actually going to put it to some use. We're going to cut cardboard, you know, probably some rope, do some whittling and stuff, and we're going to test it on paper, you know, the sharpness on hair and paper and all that good stuff, and we'll see if it develops play, and that should be a pretty good video. So we'll basically torture test this knife and just see what it can, if it's going to just fall apart in our hands after cutting a few pieces of cardboard or not. Okay, so all right, the stainless steel 3-inch blade here. So they claim a precision edge. Okay, there we go. Compact design, durable construction. We'll test that. You know, durable means different things to different people. So let's see here. This is the item number if you guys want to check that out. So you see Harbor Freight. Made in US, yeah, right. Made in China. All right. I got your warning. By the way, make sure to save these warnings. You got a clip. Okay. And let me see. It's funny because the clip here is different than the clip here. So on the drawing right away, we could already see that this clip must have went through a couple different design changes. But you could see this looks like a deep carry, and this is not a deep carry. And you can see where the hardware is here. I can, let's see. You can see the screws, one here to the left, one to the right, and then here it's just 3, which are in a very weird pattern there. It's kind of offset, really strange. Let's see. All right, you can read that stuff there. Okay, the specs. I know it's kind of crappy, but you got to deal with it, guys. The camera angle is pretty crappy. So we got a 3-inch blade, closed length 4.1, overall 7.1 inches, and the blade material once again 3CR. Now right away we can see we got this little sleeve here to protect our clip. You know, pretty neat, but we will remove that if we can. That's pretty on there. All right, let's get this bad boy out of here. So let's see here. Looks like we only have, here, check this out. We will use the strider to free this damn knife. I don't want to scratch it up. The new knife. We're getting in there. Ah, hold on. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so it looks like the clip is that way, so we gotta remove it this way. It's packaged in there pretty tight, I gotta say. We got our little protector, our blade protector here. Let's see. Let's take that off right away. All right. Right away in hand, man, it doesn't feel bad, I gotta say. See. Damn, I'll be damned, dude. No play, like literally, up or down, side to side. This is interesting to me because, you know, you get a lot of budget knives and everybody likes to bash them, and, you know, obviously I like high-end knives too. I mean, like I said, Strider SNG right here, man. I've collected quite a few knives in the last 5 or 6 years I've been collecting, and it's just nice to see once in a while just what these really budget knives are doing nowadays. So you can see a recurve, a slight recurve here in the sharpening. Take another swig of this while it's still cold. See. All right. Yeah, like, damn. Lockup is what, like, what is that? What would you guys say that is? 80%? 90%? You see phosphor bronze in there. You got a large one here on the show side, and a smaller one looks like on the lock side, but those like phosphor bronze, right? Is that a, there's no way that's, yeah, okay, that's steel. I was gonna say that's not a ceramic detent. So let's see. Let's test this sucker out. Definitely kind of gritty closing. It's got a little flipper. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. So it's definitely stiff. I'm trying to do like a preload, like a push button where I'm loading, and that's like literally is giving it a whole bunch here to really put pressure to get that sucker to flip out, and it's not flipping. So let's use the thumb studs. Damn, there we go. So the action, obviously you can't expect much of the action. Yeah, this is more of like a slow roller out, like roll it out nice and slow. So, and then you got dual thumb studs. Once again, lock up, looking pretty decent, man. Like I said, so it had a little bit of play there, but it just locked up. If I'm really giving it some, let's see, it's like very little bit of play, very little bit, but I really got to be torquing on it to feel that play. GK20. So it looks like we have our body screws are going directly through the barrel spacers right into the lock side, which some expensive knives do the same thing with titanium, but this is a steel scale, so that shouldn't be a problem. But that is what's going on there. Clip, very stiff clip. Man, I gotta say this. Let's see that sharpening choil. The sharpening choil is not even that bad. You could see the real wonky termination there though at the base here, where you could see the grind begins here and then on this side it drops way lower. Once again, you can't really complain about really anything at freaking $5.99, man. But let's see, is it sharp? It feels pretty sharp. Feels pretty sharp. Let's see if we're sharp-ish. Holy shit. I'll be damned. I mean, I've seen some expensive knives come not that sharp. We're shaving hair right out of the package for a $5.99 knife. Ergos, not bad at all. I mean, nothing to write home about either, but it's not bad. I'm telling you, like, holy shit. Like, this is not bad. I was expecting not even Teflon, but plastic washers. You could see, it looks like, is that loose? No, it's not loose, but you can see it's not seated all the way on this side. There's a gap there. I could stick my nail in there on that thumb stud. Let's see. Man, overall, not bad. So it's only tip down. Obviously, you could see that. Now, one of the pluses on this, on the scale here, or sorry, the clip, is that when you're holding it, and let's see. So when I was messing around with this flipper tab or the thumb studs, my hands are touching the clip, which isn't not putting any pressure on the actual lock bar. So this pocket clip is actually shielding your fingers from putting any tension on the lock bar, which happens a lot with other knives where you can put unwanted pressure on the actual lock bar, itself, and cause a knife to hang up, which is not an issue with this, but yeah, I gotta love that Strider stick. All right, centering. Man, look at that. I don't know, guys. I might end up getting rid of my Strider and just keeping this. I'm telling you, I could buy like 1,000 of these for the price of the Strider, right? All right, I'm joking. I'm not getting rid of my damn Strider. Don't ask me if I'm selling it, because I ain't doing it. Let's see. Lock up. You can hear positive. Man, I really can't wait to put this thing to use. So the flipping is horrible. You're not flipping this. It's not going to flip unless you give it some wrist. Even then, holy crap. You got to really... I don't even know why the flipper's there. It's not assisted anyway. The thumb studs are the way to go on this knife. The flipper shouldn't even be there. If this was gone, you'd have less of a, protrusion on the knife banging around in your pocket and stuff. So if that were gone, it'll be a better way to go in my opinion, because the thumb studs stick out quite far and they work pretty well. So the thumb studs are the way to go on this knife. Yeah, it's not happening. But I'm glad it's not assisted. It's full manual. You can slow roll it. It's got a nice positive click. Looks to be bead blasted. It's actually fairly thin behind the edge. I don't have any calipers, but I would say this is sub 20,000, to be honest. It feels like maybe 18,000 behind the edge. This is pretty thin. Relatively thin blade stock also. Man, this thing is not bad at all. See what that tip is looking like. That's pretty fine tip, real fine. A little broader bevel on this side, quite a bit broader here at the tip. But once again, man, you can't complain. I've seen this problem on much more expensive knives, man. Let's see, what else? Lanyard, I don't know, no lanyard. You got 2 standoffs here. No, 3 standoffs, sorry. You got 3 standoffs. Okay, you have, like I said, your phosphor bronze. You have a stop pin here, which seems to be the same diameter as your barrel spacers. And then that also acts as a close pin. Let's see this. Let me try to focus here. Can we get that? There we go. So, okay, so your pin acts as a close and open stop. So it's a dual purpose, no problem with that. Man, guys, I'm really looking forward to putting this knife to use, actually, because at this point, I would definitely say it's for sure worth a buy. You know, I mean, for $5.99, I mean, damn, not bad at all. It's actually sharp, thin behind the edge. I do want to do one more thing here, actually. Let's take it apart. How about we do that? It's pretty damn well finished, man. The beveling is not bad. I know, look at me, right? I'm over here like just gushing over this damn knife, right? The handle to the blade ratio is not bad. You know, the blade could be seated a little deeper. You could see with that skeletonizing that you got a lot of empty space back here, but then again, the handle would be a lot thinner and probably not be as comfortable. Man, not bad. Not bad. Chamfered real nice around the scales. Access to the lock bar. There is no, let's see here. There's no chamfering on the inside here where you're actually going to put your finger. You could see it's a sharp 90-degree. So it's a little uncomfortable, but not too bad. I mean, not too bad. You see that you got beveling on this side, which is, you know, not really, you're not going to be using that to disengage, but you do use that bevel here when you're gripping the knife. It comes in handy. Let's see, this damn autofocus. You can see there's little scuffs on the finish, which is pretty typical. Man, I'm telling you, I can't believe that. I mean, the lockup's good. You don't have it overrides the you don't have like a late detent either, where, you know, like right away when you disengage and you push, you're already, the tang of the blade is already on the bearing. So it's just, you don't have that double clutch, as some people refer to it as, which is annoying. Microtech SOCOM Elite manual has a very late detent where you disengage it, you come down way down here, and then you hit the detent, and then you got to overcome the detent against it. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. I like when knives overcome the detent early, very early, and this actually does that. You can see it right there, little detent ball. Disengage, and right there it's already on it. You can see right where I hopped on it. Boom, like right there, it's already on there. So that's nice. These edges have been knocked down a bit on the spine. Overall, the grind lines are not horrible. $5.99 for this damn knife. $5.99. What do we got for hardware? We got some polished, looks like a Chicago style screw there. Okay, so I just realized this. The pivot is part of the pocket clip. So the pivot screw is right through here. And then, let's see here. And then, like I said, yeah, these guys should be easy to take out. So you don't have anything that's going to be spinning back here. So it should back out relatively easy. And then you just have probably a shouldered stop pin here, I would assume. So the only thing on the blade is GK20. I don't see any other markings, which is nice. What's this about? Come with a little. Where are we? What is that, rust? Hold on a sec, guys. Let me take a peek at that. No, it's not rust. It's just a blemish. It's just a blemish. So I'm already running about 20 minutes on this video. I'm going to upload this, and I will be doing, I guess, 2 more videos on this. The second video is going to be a disassembly. We'll take it apart. We'll really look to see what's going on inside. You know, look at those phosphor bronze washers and check out the tang and all that stuff. Check out the the lockup or the actual face of that tang there, that lockup geometry. Looks like it's kind of scooped right there. Let's see, can we get it to focus? Where are we? There we go. Those look like some thick ass freaking washers, man. I don't even know if that's bronze, to be honest. It might be copper, it might be, I don't know. It looks pretty coarse though, but that's thick, like pretty robust. That's why you're not getting much play. So let's see what we got in the pocket. Let's just use this. So that's what you got sticking out of the pocket. So not too bad. Not too bad. But that's a stiff ass clip too. Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up with that there. Like I said, it looks like it's got a good sharpener choil. The sharpener choil does go past the ricasso there, so you're not getting any smiles that you do get all the time, even on Medford's fucking $600 knives. And here you got and don't get me wrong, Medford is awesome. He's got his knives are awesome, and I've owned a Medford or two, and they are definitely not anywhere close. But this is nowhere close to a Medford, don't get me wrong. But it's just funny to see like that a $5.99 knife actually has a better sharpening choil than some very high-end American-made knives, which is kind of sad. But do we got to wait on this thing? I don't have my scale. This thing feels very light, man. It feels like maybe like 3.2 ounces. Maybe, yeah, like 3.2 ounces. Very lightweight with all the skeletonizing on there. So I'm going to wrap it up. And the next video will be a disassembly. And then the following video after that, I will be torture testing this knife. We're going to cut some stuff and, you know, go through some other materials and see how she does. So, see, reverse grip, not bad. Pull cuts, not bad. Man, I'm telling you guys, this thing is not bad for what it is. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.